Welcome to the channel, I'm Tom, this is my table, and this is the Intel Arc A770 limited edition. Now originally this video wasn't going to exist because this was going to be part of my ultimate budget Intel build for 2023, which is still going to be coming. But yeah, the box is really nice, so I thought we'd do an unboxing. It is one of the better boxes for a GPU that I have seen, so yeah, basically I got aroused by a GPU box. So going on to the specs of this, we do have 32 Xe cores, 32 ray tracing cores. It is built on the 6nm process, has a game clock or a normal base clock of 2100 megahertz, and then has a boost clock of 2400 megahertz. It is recommended that you have a 600 watt power supply, though I have seen though on other websites and stuff that it does also say a 550. So I'm not sure if it's just that the limited edition, which has the extra 8 gigabytes of VRAM, is the 600 watt, but we'll just say 600 watt is the minimum required PSU for this graphics card. Also, one thing to note before opening this up, if you are planning on buying an Intel Arc graphics card, I do highly recommend you go with an Intel CPU, one that is from the 10th generation or newer, just because those CPUs have resizable bar, and it's pretty much crucial that you have resizable bar enabled for these GPUs to run. Otherwise, you're going to be losing a hell of a lot of performance. This can also be combined with a Ryzen 5000 and 7000 processor, and also some 3000 series processors. But to be honest, I'm not really sure if I recommend it, as in a previous video, I combined my Ryzen 3700X with the Intel A380, and it didn't really go very well at all. It was all over the place. So I am going to retest the Intel A380 with an Intel CPU and see if it's any better, because looking at some of the numbers and then some of the comments that you guys gave me, my results were pretty low. So yeah, I'm going to retest that card, and that's why I sort of recommend that any sort of Intel card, you just go with an Intel CPU. It's probably what they were designed for, but it's a bit crappy that they're not really that good with AMD, or at least the 3000 series. I'm not really sure about 5000 series. If you want me to test it with that, then let me know and I can probably give it a go. But without further ado, let's get on to this unboxing. But firstly, like I said, the main reason for this video existing is the actual box. Because when you usually buy a new graphics card, especially when it's with an AIB, it basically comes in this cardboard sleeve. It does the job, but it's not very aesthetic really. Whereas this box right here is aesthetic as fuck. Starting off, we don't have this horrible sort of outer sleeve. It's just in its own sort of thick box. So there's no chance of you actually like ripping the package in and then not being able to display it properly, or displaying it with a tear in it. And another thing that I really like is these ridges. Like, it has these ridges on the top and these ridges on the side, and they do actually protrude from the box, which is just kind of cool. It's kind of nice. The second thing though that I really like is just the actual texture of the text. I mean, I know this is kind of weird, but the texture of the text is actually really nice. It feels really premium, more than it probably should do. It's like a rubbery feel. I think I have had some cards that have this sort of texture on the text, but it is, when you get it, it is really nice. Even like the Intel sticker on the top has this nice texture to it, and overall it feels like a really premium product. So yeah, let's get into the actual unboxing of this. We only have one sticker at the front, which I am going to try to do. Oh, that was actually quite easy. So I'll open it like that, and I'll give you guys the first look. Hopefully there's nothing covering it. Oh, okay, there's not. And yeah, really simple. It just presents you the GPU just like that. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a big fan of this, just really simple design. It looks really sleek. So we have in this compartment, first of all, which I'm guessing is just sort of like the manual. Let's play. Thank you for choosing Intel Arc Graphics. So we just sort of have like this thank you card, which I suppose is quite nice. And then we also have, I'm guessing, stuff to do with the warranty, quick start guide, yeah, that sort of thing. But coming on to the main event, we do have the actual graphics card itself, and actually it's pretty weighty. It is very weighty for its size, and it's sexy. It's very sexy. I really like this card. I've actually wanted to get it since I'd first seen it a few months ago, and like a lot of the reviewers got it. And the back shroud where the fans are does feel really, really premium actually. It's almost like, again, it's almost like this sort of rubberized sort of texture, but it's a lot smoother than the text on the front of the box. It's really hard to describe. I haven't had another graphics card that sort of has this texture to it. And the fans as well, even the fans have this sort of nice sort of matte texture to them. This sort of plastic rubberized sort of feel continues all the way around to the top, and then on top here you do have a plastic sort of back plate, but again it's very nice feeling, and because of this texture around the side here, it does actually feel a lot more premium than just the plastic. I think it'd feel less premium if the plastic was the entire face of the card, whereas with this it does feel a lot better. I am just wondering, if you were to disassemble this, I don't know where you'd do it from. Maybe here. I'm guessing maybe there's a warranty sticker of some sort. So I'm guessing if you do peel that back, you're gonna have a screw to be able to unscrew something and maybe just pop this panel off. To be honest, the front one. But yeah, we can see that we're not getting a lot of the fin array here. We're not getting to see a lot of it. I'm guessing it does continue a little bit further up here. But I do like the detail that they've actually coloured these black as well. It does give the card an overall really nice, sleek design. And I think it would be a really good addition to, like, let's say you were going for like a Batman build or something like that. I think that would be really, really cool. Moving on to the connectors, we do have a 6-pin and an 8-pin plug. And then we also have a little latch here, which I'm guessing might actually be for RGB. It's probably that there. So there's probably a cable under here. Let me try put this back on. Connectors at the back, I think we have one HDMI. Yep, and then I think there's 3 display ports, yeah. So we've got 1 HDMI, 3 display ports, which, yeah, I think is fair. I mean, still getting to a 3060 or just above is pretty good considering it's their first time in the GPU market. But of course I will be testing the performance claims when I do put together my ultimate budget Intel build, so do look out for that video. And just to go over sort of the RGB for this, since this is the limited edition, it does have some RGB because obviously we did have the plug. I probably should have talked about it before when I was going over the cable. But it does have a ring round here, which will no doubt light up. And it does go all the way around to the back of the card as well. Not all the way to the back, but to the PCIe slot. And there is also just a little bit of an accent there. Yeah, I think that'll look all right. I'm not sure why I didn't just continue it all the way around. Maybe that would have been a bit too much, but yeah, it'd be nice with just a little accent on top, I suppose. And yeah, it'd be nice to see when it's all lit up. So if you like this look into the Intel Arc A770, then maybe do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It would greatly help me out. And if you do want to see another Intel graphics card, then just click here.